Welcome to the end. NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
And the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Back to Harris. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide-open man.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Simmons. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Gasol. Rebounded by the Lakers. Halliburton outside. Here's Sikma. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Sikma's got 5.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Stolen by Siakam. 3-on-3. Pass to Sikma. Now Nembhard. Siakam outside. The 3 is up. Sikma. And it's Harris with the rebound. And here are the Clippers now. 6-point game. James deciding where to go with it. Halliburton outside. To the paint. Here's Sikma. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Gasol. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Lakers lead by 11. Out to the right wing from about 19. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Halliburton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. James outside. And another three for the Lakers.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Harris outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Lakers lead by 11. Halliburton, good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here are the Clippers. Harris on the wing. Another miss by Harris.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Gasol with it. Picked up by James. Another shot. Gasol misses.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Pass to Siakam. There's the drive. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now Simmons. The kick out to Brunson. Shot to stop the run. Leonard for three. No luck on that one. Now count. And no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And they've... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Clippers trail by 15. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Vanderbilt, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Brunson. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Leonard. Takes a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Clippers trail by 12. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hayes. Misses from short range. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Brunson outside. The Clippers rebound.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
To the left side wing. Pass to Gasol. Here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 10. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the board.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside Bogdanovic. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Lakers lead by 12. James outside. No good on the three. Batum outside.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
First team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Zubac. They shoot again. Rebound by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Now James. Now here's Nembhard. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
To the wing on the left. Batum outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers lead by 12. Here's Nembhard. And another three for the Lakers.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Bogdanovic. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And James launches it from deep. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Pass to Sigma. No good on the triple. Outside Bogdanovich. Gafford. Cuts off the pass. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. A three from the inbound. Gets the three to fall. Siakam's got 10 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers trail by 21. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. No good with a layup. Now Siakam. For three, James. It's rebounded by Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. Rebound by the Lakers. Siakam in the post. Pass to Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. He's got 5.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside Simmons. Pass to Brunson. On target from range. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Here's Sigma. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 21. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's James. The rebound by Simmons.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The Lakers lead by 19. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nembhard's got 8.
Well, along with his other skills, Siakam can't pass the ball.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Your Lakers, make some noise. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Brunson with the bucket.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Lakers. Gasol grabs the board. Clippers trail by 19. Leonard on the wing. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Nice D from Nembhard. Jacks up a three. Pass to Sigma. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. James outside. Down low. Here's Nembhard. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Gasol, the screen. The kick out to Simmons. For three, here's Harris. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Harris has got his second basket of the night. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Siakam. Goes back up. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Harris a screen. Harris on the wing. And the three off target. Pass to Sigma. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Sigma's got 13. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They've done well.
The Clippers, 28.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Vanderbilt with it. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The free throw dropped for Vanderbilt. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And it's Simmons missing. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Harris outside. Pass to Gasol. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Outside Vanderbilt. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
You can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The Lakers with the ball. Here's Vanderbilt. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Vanderbilt with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Hayes misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Hachimura with room to shoot. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
Simmons drives in over Vanderbilt. For three, here's Harris. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. This one for three. Harris misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And here's Connect outside. Not going to go that time. So it's the Clippers now. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the
Is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Kleber with a steal. He goes up, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And you can see the agility from Rui Hachimura. Fantastic job just getting out and converting.
And the Clippers miss again. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-5 run.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
And it's Brunson missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Offensive board. Pass to Connect. Outside Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Simmons. The teardrop. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Out to the wing. Hachimura outside. Here's Kleber. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Here's Brunson outside. It's in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They
driving too fast into the past. When you reach through the television screen
too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Tell us what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Tell us what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's be a movie. Come with me, know that I'm choosy. I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough. You know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it. You know that about it. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Tell us what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire,
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now. When I get him, I have to flex, not to chill right now.
Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Boston on offense. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Tatum with a steal. And here's Brown. Porzingis with it. Williams defending. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thunder on D. Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Porzingis. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, at his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Porzingis following the bucket by the Thunder. Offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. From deep, Holmgren sinks the tray.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Pass to Holmgren. That doesn't go either for Holmgren. Outside, Brown. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thunder trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Five on the clock. Down low. To stop the run.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. On the wing, Caruso. Left side, Williams. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Caruso. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Here's Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Dort with a steal. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dort with great hands there, just looking to pick a pocket or two, and he jumps all over it.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. White looking it over. Now Tatum to the paint. Here's Brown. Pass to Holiday. Five to shoot. Outside Porzingis. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points.
The Thunder, 14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. From downtown, the Thunder pull it in. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by Boston. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on the floor. Oh, man! Oh! You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Back to White. Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Boston leading by 8. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Count that bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Now here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. Back to Brown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Celtics with the lead. They kick it out to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. It's Brown on the wing. No good with the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Dort. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. Hounded by Tatum. It's good.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Right side, Holiday. Here's White. Some solid defense from Williams.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. Boston leading by 6. White for three. They get it back. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Porzingis misses. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 3. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Outside Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Williams' shot is good. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Boston trailing. Wallace with a double team. Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Cornette. Lays it up and banks it in. Cornette's got his first points of the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Right, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Over to the wing. Horford, left side. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Pritchard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Wiggins. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Hauser. Three-pointer, no good. Thunder trail by 4. The offensive rebound. That shot is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. That shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Joe. And it's all tied up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Boston on offense. They've led by as much as 10. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hauser. Clock at 6. The three from Craig. Counted from distance. Craig's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hauser. Horford outside. Here's Pritchard. Offline with a three. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Boston out in front. They're up by...
The Thunder, 46.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. White can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams with it. Now guarded by Brown. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Outside Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
So it's Boston now. Tatum feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Just 5 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. Rejected by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Some room here for Dort. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Now here's White. Back to Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Outside Porzingis. There's the 3. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
White on the wing. Tatum with a screen. On the wing, Tatum. Back to White. 6 to shoot. White coming through.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside for Dort. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Dort getting it done from the corner.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is off. Nice D from Tatum. Celtics trail by 7.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Outside, Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Left side Williams. Kept alive. Williams on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over White. And too long on the shot. On target from range. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up and
Tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. Out of rounds, yeah, out of rounds on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
turn me loose. Yeah. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Yeah. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up, yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. We back in the lab making new material. Eating rappers for breakfast, I was skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. But I don't take nothing for granted. I would keep y'all dancing for a decade down. Now we planned it. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose.
I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Bucks to start out. Pass to Lopez. Driving to the basket. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And the Wizards on the break. It's Smart on the wing. To the middle. Here's George. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Antetokounmpo. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Now here's Smart. Inside. Sarr. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander.
Max forced throwdown.
Here's Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. Lopez for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Poole left side. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Smart missing.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Washington leading by 3. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well, and that's a very intriguing package.
Now here's Poole. And that one's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And the shot goes.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Down low. Here's George. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And deep Sarr. And the 3-pointer goes. Sarr's got 12 points.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Antetokounmpo outside. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Here's Smart. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. They set the pick. Pass basket counts.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so Smart will bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 4. Here's Sarr. He's got 12. To the inside. Here's Middleton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Smart with the ball, and Lopez picks him up. Out to the wing. From deep, Sarr. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks trail by 6. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
VA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And it's Washington with the ball. To the paint. Pass to Sarr. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Sarr's got 15.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Puts up a 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen. The 3 from Prince. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Sarr. He's got 18. Kicks it to George. Pass to Sarr. Inside. Here's Middleton. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Timeout, timeout. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
1:33 left in the second quarter. Here's Carrington. He can't hit that time. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7 to the inside. Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Green. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter. Down low. Here's Jones. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Stolen by Jones. To the left side wing. Here's Gill. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Trent outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Trent on the wing. On the wing, Green. Still no points. And another miss by Milwaukee. Pass to Jones. Hey, from beyond the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Porter. And so that's the end of the first half. Wizards out in front. They're up by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Smart with the ball. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting when you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, just too much.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the left wing. To the middle. Here's George. Rejected by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Pass to Smart. It's George on the wing. To the inside. Kicks it out to Smart. And Smart nails the triple.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Now Lopez. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Washington leading by 10. Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. Middleton outside. Ooh, for three. And again, Washington with a triple.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, BA. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Down low. Pass to Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
.146 left to play in the third. George outside. Here's Sarr. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Sarr's got 20.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Pass to Rollins. From deep. Sarr pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
There's the drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 15. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. Kuzma outside. No good from outside. Washington leading by 15. Kuzma with the double team. On the wing, Jones. And here's Holmes. No points so far. To the paint. Here's Carrington. Rebounded by Lopez. Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo surveys. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And so it's the Washington Wizards up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Milwaukee has possession. 15-point game. Pass to Prince. For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Now here's Middleton. To the middle. Kicks it to George. He buries it from 3. And the Wizards lead by 15.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Prince can't hit.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And the jam by George.
The kind of sharp passing makes them tough to defend in transition.
And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, not by much. 2 free throws for him now. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Possession to Milwaukee.
The Bucks trail by 17. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Pass to Lopez. Banked it in off the glass.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
Smart outside. Smart on the drive. Here's Thor. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Prince. Guarded by Poole. Prince can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Smart. Pass to Thor. Driving inside. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Smart. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. And George with some nice D. Washington leading by 15. Smart for 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
And they double up Middleton. George outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Thor. Inside. Clock is at 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Thor. It's hauled in by Rollins. Antetokounmpo up top.
Second personal foul.
That one misses. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. Up a ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
I know she see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slap me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you to go. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover.